What's going on, everybody? Welcome here to another episode of the This Just In podcast, episode 16. As always, I'm Justin. I'm joined here by Jared. Jared, how you doing today?
Pretty good. New haircut, fresh 3 hours since cut,
I like it. Yeah. As you guys have already been able to tell, and I put it on the story, this episode was delayed until Wednesday because we got busy. It happens. Hopefully next week we'll be back on schedule.
We got the episode out at the end of the day.
We still did. Once per week. We're still doing
Exactly.
it. As always, we're gonna start with the blind ranking. So, Jared, you want to go first? Or am I gonna go first? What are you thinking?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I got you ranking car brands.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Different. First, BMW.
All right. This is a good one. See, I don't know much about cars, so I have to go off my very limited knowledge here. This is a good. Okay. I think this is like a solid benchmark 3 or 4.
Okay. So
because I don't know how like crazy you went with the brands. I'm gonna go 3.
Okay. Next, we got Ford.
Okay. A good old American classic. Good old American classic. But I'm anticipating like a Ferrari, on here. Little something like that. So I think I'm gonna go 4.
Okay. We got another car brand beginning with F. Fiat, not Ferrari.
Well, I don't even
Thought
know
I had you for a second.
Fiat is. Hold on, I'm gonna have
That's
to Google
crazy.
this.
What?
I'm gonna have to Google this.
Never heard of it.
Fiat car. I don't know anything about cars. Oh,
Well,
this thing
I
is
don't-
sick. It's a little tiny like van.
This thing is sick.
Dude, that's actually. I would drive one of those too, easy.
So what we got left?
I would drive one of those.
Okay. Next, we got Lamborghini.
1.
Okay. So
I left the
we
5.
left the 5.
I left.
At
the
your 5, we got Honda.
I'm fine with that list. I'm so fine with that list.
Yeah,
Honda's
that's a
reliable.
After your perfect list last week. I don't know how well that did. I didn't trick you, I think.
Bro, the Fiat thing is actually kind of sick. I kind of want one now.
We found his dream car.
Bro, it's a little tiny guy. It's
No
so,
tiny car.
it's so fun. I got you ranking just life feelings in general, right?
Life feelings in general.
You'll get the gist, okay?
Okay.
It's actually a pretty wholesome. Like, I don't think you can go wrong with this list either way you put it. Okay.
Sweet. This is perfect.
That feeling when you take your clothes out of the dryer and they're just nice and warm.
Okay.
Good feeling.
See, they're warm. But
Yeah,
like,
when you take
if
your
I'm
clothes out of the
doing
dryer,
a
they're
load,
warm.
I can't put all of them on.
No, but you
only
can
put
just
one
hug
on.
them.
Well, yeah, you can, but like eventually it'll go away, and it's kind
Yeah.
of fast. So I'm gonna hit it with a 3. It's a benchmark for me.
Okay, yeah, little benchmark. I like it. Number 2, dinner's done and it just smells good.
That's a 2. That's a 2. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not slapping on the 1 yet
I like it.
because as you said, there's no wrong. So
There really is no
I feel
way.
like we can get up.
It's all
I feel like
personal.
we can get up from here just a little bit. Granted, I don't know what it would be, but I'm gonna slot that at the 2.
Okay. You get a good 8 hours sleep and you're just feeling good about it.
Okay, good 8 hours sleep. I mean it's good, but I wouldn't really think about it during the day, so I'm just gonna slot it at the 5 for that.
Okay. I like that. I'm fine with that. Next one. When you finish a good show, it's just like such a fulfilling good show and you
A
enjoy it.
good show. Ooh. That's
You
the
left
1
your
and the 4.
leader
This is
4.
not ideal. That can't be the 1 over anything else, so that I slotted the 2 and the 3. I can see that being a 3, but I'm gonna have to put it at the 4.
At the 4. Okay.
Left the 1. Ooh, please.
Left your 1.
Come on.
When you wake up to a snow day.
Okay, there we go.
I
Turn
like
me
that.
on.
I like
That's a
that.
great list. That's a great list.
That's actually a really good list.
I would swap the 3 and the 4, but that's about it.
See, there's not really much you could go wrong with that, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's all kind of personal preference.
That's true.
But, yeah, no, good list today. Good
Yeah,
list.
both
We're
had good
getting
lists.
good
Love
at
to see
blind
that.
rankings, dude.
Yeah.
We're
We're picking up on
to-
each other's tendencies.
Yeah, I gotta start switching things up. I gotta get you one of these lists.
General life feelings.
I'm gonna do a list of all bad things next week.
All bad things.
All
Worst
bad
feelings
things.
when you gotta rank them from best to worst.
That's what you're getting. You just gave me my idea. You just gave me my idea.
It's over. What am I gonna
Worst
do?
feeling.
Worst
Walking in the
feelings.
rain and you
Whoa.
slip and fall.
That's a one.
Oh my God, bro wants to fall in the rain. You'd be happy to fall. It's been raining here actually really bad like all day. It's been
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad today. Well, not bad, but like icy and all that.
like
Not
all
very
the
fun.
snow melted, but now it's just like wet.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
not fun.
It's not fun. But you know what is fun? Trades. NBA
That's true.
trades.
They are very
right?
fun. Are you
They are
gonna
very
now?
fun. So trade deadline's coming up, and we've already had a few trades. OG Anunoby, Siakam, and now Terry Rozier today as we're filming
Yeah,
this.
we got the OG trade. I'm not gonna lie.
But we made our own trades. We each made 3.
I made 2.
You made 2. I made 3. we made some trades. That's all you need to know. You don't care about the numbers.
Multiple trades were made.
Right. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna talk about our trades a little bit, and yeah. So Jared, I believe we both made DeJounte Murray trades,
We
right?
did. Yes.
I want to go through
Mine's
those first.
Kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to compare like the compensation that we put for DeJounte Murray.
Okay.
Mine is currently taking up my entire screen. I need to shrink it. Okay, there we go. Okay. What do you have as the package for Murray?
Okay. I don't have too crazy of a package. I have him going back to San Antonio, just
Back to
because
San
I don't know
Antonio.
how aggressive teams are gonna be with him, and so I have him just getting sent for picks, basically. Then Doug McDermott as a throw-in purposes. I think the Spurs, they're gonna try to build that back with him, considering they have Vassell, Wemby, and all the young pieces, and acquiring those never mind, other way around. But getting Murray back would bring somebody back who's already played in Popovich's system, assuming he stays coaching with them, and he would be a good mentor to building San Antonio culture and kind of help Wemby and Vassell progress into the best they can be.
I like that. I like that. I think I like it better for the Hawks than I do for the Spurs. I just think the
Yeah.
Spurs should try to keep some of their picks for the time being. But I guess if they want to build the backcourt up quickly, Murray's a good way to do it. I went here with the Lakers. All right. About the Hawks getting D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and a 2025 lottery protected first.
Okay.
And the Lakers get DeJounte Murray and Patty Mills for salary purposes.
Okay.
I think the Lakers, they get a trusted vet with Patty Mills and obviously DeJounte Murray. We know how good he is. Hawks, they get a young player in Jalen Hood-Schifino. D'Angelo Russell, I mean, you kind of are stuck with him. He doesn't really fit next to Trae Young. I guess you could bring him off the bench or trade him. I mean, you can trade him again if there's a team that would want him. And you're really doing it for that 2025 pick because but whether it conveys in 2025 or in 2026, those Lakers stars are going to be older, and it may just be a better. I mean, Davis is in his 30s, I think. LeBron is well into his 30s. Murray would be in his either late 20s or early 30s at that point. So you're not really sure how good the Lakers are still going to be.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that. I do think Murray probably ends up one of those two teams, though.
Yeah.
You want to go through your second trade here?
Okay. I have a Zach LaVine trade. This will be a big trade. I do have 3 teams
3
And this
teams?
one-
Okay.
because. So initially, I have Zach LaVine going to LA, but
Okay.
for salary cap purposes, they have to bring in another team, obviously. So in total, I'm gonna start with the Bulls, just because they're gonna get a lot more out of this,
Okay.
and it's gonna be with them, the Lakers, the Thunder.
All right. I kind of like the Thunder hopping in on a 3-teamer.
So for Chicago, I have them getting D'Angelo Russell, Davis Bertans from Oklahoma City, and Jalen Hood-Schifino. So kind of that same package you had for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
And then 2 firsts and a second. I think those are all from. I think they're either mixed between the Lakers or some are the Thunder. I don't remember exactly. But then obviously the Lakers would get LaVine, and then Aaron Wiggins is going to slide in just for salary cap purposes, so the Bulls don't have to send anybody over. And then the Thunder snag Andre Drummond and Rui Hachimura. I think the Thunder in that scenario would be a sleeper, a little sneaky, because they're getting Rui Hachimura to kind of build on that young core. They're getting Andre Drummond, a veteran presence in such a young team. He's obviously a defensive and rebound monster. I think he'd fit well, kind of with Chet being a lanky center. Not saying that's bad, but you can kind of swap them in and out depending on who they're playing and balance that. And I think it would be good for the Thunder going into the playoffs, assuming they stay to the level of where they're at.
I actually really like that trade, to be honest. I think that the Thunder win the most out of anybody, to be honest. Because they need a backup big. Because when Chet's not on the court, you're kind of struggling.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have size outside of Chet, so getting Rui and Drummond is really nice. For the Bulls, just getting the picks back for LaVine is all you could really want because they're going to go into a full rebuild. And the Lakers, you can try it out with LaVine, see if the third star thing is really going to work. I like that trade a lot, actually.
Yes,
I did not do a Zach LaVine trade. I made a smaller scale trade for my second and my third one.
That's fair.
Let me bring up here. So I have the Mavericks trading for Herb Jones. The Thunder reports that the Thunder are not willing to pay both him and Trey Murphy. So Herb Jones is on the market. And the Pelicans are getting back Dwight Powell, Josh Green, and a 2026 lottery protected first.
Okay.
So the Pels get a first for a guy who's young and on a cheap contract. So you almost need to give a first for that because Herb Jones is making really cheap money for how good of a player he is.
Yeah.
Pelicans are also getting back a good young wing in Josh Green, who's on a cheap contract himself. So kind of can take the role of Herb Jones, and they don't have to pay him that much. Dwight Powell's for salary, but the Pelicans could also just use a backup big. And then for the Mavs, they get a really good defender to pair next to Luka and Kyrie, a guy who doesn't demand the ball in his hands and just plays his role really, really well.
Yeah, it's going to be huge for them going into the later half of the year, kind of depending on where they're at.
I think the Mavs need to make a trade for one of Bruce Brown or Herb Jones.
They need to do something.
They need a wing, like a defensive wing, badly.
Yeah.
And then let's see. So I made a third.
Okay.
I made a 76ers trade.
Of course you did.
I don't know if this is realistic. This is more of a want for me. But I have them making a trade with Toronto for Bruce Brown.
Okay.
I have the Sixers sending Covington for salary. It's an expiring contract worth $11 million. KJ Martin, just take him. He's young. And DeAnthony Melton, who's on an expiring for $8 million and is also a decent player, as well as a 2024 second round pick, which is the Knicks pick, so it'll be like middle of the second.
That would definitely be. That'd be wild if that happened.
I think a Melton for Brown trade kind of could happen. Because I just think Melton's been not great this year, and the Raptors could want the expiring contract so they get money this offseason. And the Sixers would fit well with Bruce Brown as a defensive three-point guard next to Maxey, who doesn't need to have the ball. So I don't know. That just pairs well with Maxey and Embiid and how they've been playing.
Yeah. It just really depends on how aggressive Toronto wants to be. And
I kind of wanted to make a Tobias Harris trade, but I couldn't find anywhere to send him.
You should have sent Furkan.
Oh yeah, I should have traded Furkan finally.
He had his chance and he still didn't get it.
He's gonna survive another trade deadline. He's actually getting minutes. Nick Nurse likes him for some reason.
He's getting minutes.
He's actually playing. He's gonna survive.
He's actively sell the team.
He's gonna survive at the deadline, man. I'm so surprised.
One random day, Furkan's gonna put up 30 shots a night and make like 2 of them.
I want the Furkan Korkmaz 70-point game.
70-point game.
Dude, speaking of that 70-point game.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
Mitchell did it better.
I had an argument with Ty for like an hour and a halch in Instagram DMs last night. I think that in one of these podcast episodes, right? We're gonna need you to put your biases against Joel Embiid aside.
I don't know if I can do that.
Mediate a debate between me and Ty. because I think he was genuinely wilding with like the crazy hate and just ignoring things. He said Embiid's talent was 50% fouls, 50% physical. That he has no talent outside of
50%.
that.
No
I'm like,
talent
that is
outside that is crazy.
generational
Like
hate.
that is generational hate.
And I
But
was
it's
talking
very
to,
funny generational hate.
we went through like a whole crazy debate and whatnot. And I think we just need a full debate episode.
A full debate episode.
A full
I'd be
Jared
down for
plays
that.
judge.
I'd be down for
It
that.
just goes through a debate.
And pull every Embiid set out of nowhere.
Dude,
This random tweet from 3 years ago disproves that.
dude, I know you would go against me because I'm rooting for Embiid and you have the bias against Embiid, but
Exactly.
I have to put it out there anyways. It needs
It'd
to
be
go
very
out
funny.
there.
It'd be very funny.
I wouldn't be funny for me.
Like, yeah, but like, does that really matter? No.
No, fair enough, fair enough. You know what does matter though? It's NFL pick'em time.
It
Right.
is. It is pick'em time.
It is championship week.
I am waiting to tally the scores till we get to the Super Bowl to see if it actually matters.
I like that. I like that. It is championship week. Since we didn't film on Monday, we actually know who won the games.
Huge. Huge.
So, AFC, we'll start there. Chiefs, Ravens. Chiefs beat the Bills on a heartbreak field goal, and the Ravens dominate the Texans in the second half.
Give me the Ravens. I like what Lamar's doing over there, and I don't want to see Mahomes in the Super Bowl again.
I am also going to take the Ravens, not just because I'm copying you, but I genuinely think they're going to beat the Chiefs. It's in Baltimore. Ravens have been on fire. Lamar's been playing good football. The defense has been really good. I think they're just in full swing of things.
Exactly.
NFC here. Lions came off a good win against the Bucks, and the 49ers almost sold against Jordan Love and the Packers.
Odds. I don't know how much I'm down by. I'm not gonna lie. This might be.
I don't know the scores. Yeah, you don't know the scores.
But I want to take the. I'm gonna take the Lions. I want to see a Lions Ravens Super Bowl. That's the dream Super Bowl.
So I was going to take the Lions.
Oh, huge!
No. But for two reasons, I'm gonna take the Niners here. One, just to differentiate it so we don't make the same picks. And two, the Super Bowl logo theory that the NFL scripts the Super Bowl with the colors of the logo. It is purple and red. So I'm gonna have Ravens Niners Super Bowl.
That's crazy if it is. Hoping for the Lions upset.
If that's the reason I win because I picked the Niners based off the logo color.
That's such a crazy theory.
Because I think the Lions might be just like a better team right now. They're hot. Dan Campbell's fired up. Goff is playing good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm gonna give props to the Packers though because they played really, really well.
Yeah, they played great football at the end of the year.
I think
that would have been a crazy NFC Championship though. If they
a little divisional match.
Lions Packers.
That would have been crazy.
That would have. Ooh.
I'm excited for Jordan Love to get his contract because he played a really good season.
He deserved it 100%.
I mean, other than
that, pay him.
Other than that last pass against the Niners, which he tried to force it into a tight spot, I get it. He's still young. He played an incredible season.
Yeah, Packers would not have been anywhere near where they were without him.
Yeah, it's funny that the Packers got farther with Jordan Love than they did with Rodgers. Like,
and then Aaron Rodgers is on the couch.
I can't wait for 20 years when the Jets sign Jordan Love.
Jets signed Jordan Love in the year 2040.
The cycle continues of Packers and Jets.
Packers draft another quarterback in the second or late first round.
They take
on the West Coast.
They take
time out of Utah to Utah State.
Balin Breeze out there wheeling.
Balin Breeze from Utah. It's over.
Out there wheeling and dealing.
Wheeling and dealing.
Wait, where did Brett Favre go to college? Because did he go on the West Coast?
I don't know. I do not know where Brett Favre went to college. If
he went West Coast, then
this is crazy.
Rodgers, Love, and Favre are all West Coast. He went to Southern Mississippi.
That is not West Coast.
That's not okay. Sure. I feel like I should have known that, but like that's just
Are
such
you
a
Southern
weird school.
Mississippi? Yeah.
That's such a weird school, man.
Yeah.
There,
He. Yeah.
that's where Frank Gore's son plays.
Oh, I didn't realize.
He's a running back.
Random fun fact. Well, of course
He's
he's a
actually
running back.
he ran for like 1,000 yards 2 years in a row. He's actually quite good.
1K 2 years in a row. Okay.
He might make the league. Well, Frank
He might be going pro. Turn me up.
I think he played quarterback for like one game last year because all their quarterbacks were hurt. I swear, I think he did play quarterback for one game.
The Ravens offense, if they made Lamar chunkier.
Dude, what people
Go
think Lamar is just a running back. Oh man, dude, I don't like. I've never been a huge Lamar guy, but I kind of hope the unnecessary hate goes away if he makes the Super Bowl, wins the Super Bowl.
I don't like hate Lamar. I just don't like to see the Ravens succeed.
Yeah, it's tough because the Browns, but
yeah, we're the last team to beat them to beat their starters.
That is fair.
Because you can't give the Steelers the edge over that. That's not fair.
I'm trying to think. I kind of am rooting for Purdy a little bit too, because I feel like Purdy gets a lot of unnecessary hate.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in that skilled of an offense, you're gonna naturally just get hate if you're not making crazy plays. I don't think Purdy's made crazy plays. Not saying that's bad, because he's just doing what he needs to do. But then whenever it doesn't go well, then you're just gonna get hammered.
I just don't think he's carried by the offense, though. I think he's a good quarterback, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he had one bad game this year against the Ravens. That was it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he wasn't great against the Browns, but it still wasn't bad.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know
about that.
I think he's just good, and people hate on him because he's in such a good offense.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think it's a 49ers offense argument anymore because Lance was in that offense and wasn't great. Garoppolo was in that offense and was good, and then left that offense and was bad. Yeah. Right? I think like Garoppolo is a perfect example because he was bad in both places. He was bad with that offense. Purdy's good with that offense.
Mm-hmm.
Lance was bad in that offense. I don't think it's just that Niners offense that's carrying him, like the Kyle Shanahan play calling and all that. Like Purdy's just good.
Yeah.
But all right, Jared, I think
game manager.
Dude, Cam Newton was way off with that because two of those guys that he talked about are in the championship games.
Cam Newton thought he was cooking something up.
It's literally the NFC Championship is just Goff and Purdy. Although he got the Dak Prescott one pretty spot on.
I mean, that's annual though.
And Tua.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he didn't really cook on that one. He half cooked. We'll give him that.
It's medium well. Or not really. It's like on the brink of not being raw, but it's like
rare. Medium rare.
Oh yeah, it's rare.
We'll go with like a little rare.
Exactly.
Dude, oh my gosh. You just gave me like the greatest idea for a segment, bro.
If we just rank some based,
we take hot takes or take sports takes that we see throughout the week and rank how much they cooked based on steak cooks.
Based on steak cooks? That's wild. Based on
That's a medium rare take right there, dude.
That's a medium rare take. That one's well done.
Nah, that's raw, dude. Gordon Ramsay raw. That back. That's raw.
Get that out of here.
Get that out of here. Take your jacket.
Get out of my kitchen. Get out.
Dude, the Gordon Ramsay steak segment.
We need a soundboard.
Play Gordon Ramsay clips every single time. Dude, I've been watching too much Hell's Kitchen, bro. Every Thursday I watch the episodes.
Oh my goodness, every Thursday.
I'm sad too. We're down to the final 3. It's almost over.
Oh, I gotta watch it now.
Dude, actually Hell's Kitchen's so entertaining. I love Hell's Kitchen.
It is. It's very entertaining.
It is entertaining. But I think that's about all we got for this episode. As always, links, socials and everything down in the description. You can find mine, Jared's, the podcast, always down there. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, follow, whether you're listening on Spotify or YouTube. Follow both because we post on both. Crazy, right? Leave a comment down below if you agree with some of our takes. If you're an NBA fan, right, leave a comment down below. What's a trade you want your team to make? And maybe me and Jared will go over them next episode and judge them a little
New
bit.
little segment. Okay. We can use our steak.
We can use our steak. That's a rare trade.
That's a rare.
We'll use our steak segment to judge you guys' trades. So leave them down there in the comments. I might also put something on the Instagram story to leave some trades there as well. Or if you know us personally, just text it to me. And yeah, Jared, you got anything else, man?
I don't got anything else. We're just making a good week.
All right, yeah, make it a good week, and we will see you all in the next episode.
Indeed.